Hi, it is Scarlett here, and yeah, that happened. That happened. I I'm really like I don't know. I don't know what to think. I was really nervous heading into the match because I felt like I did not have a good matchup here. Let me switch this to that. I thought I had a terrible matchup. Um, there was Noivern that I had to worry about. There was obviously, Dondozo, all the ones that came, plus the ones that didn't that I had to worry about. All of those mons I was pretty terrified of. And on top of all that, I forgot to nickname my mons. So if shit couldn't get worse, clearly I was wrong. But yeah, we clutched. We clutched. That pair definitely mattered. But we clutched it. If you're curious why Grassy Terrain is here, it's because with Loaded Dice Technician Grassy Terrain, it OHKOs the Dondozo if it wants to try and switch in for some reason or whatnot. I figured Grassy Terrain would be nice. I know it kind of conflicted with Donphan, but I wasn't thinking about that, to be honest. I was more so thinking of getting Dondozo out of the way for Chien-Pao, for that to kind of try and sweep. You saw Choice Scarf. Well, I don't know if you saw it, but it was definitely Choice something. I saw the sets afterwards. It was definitely Choice Scarf, and yeah, that could have been a nightmare if it was like Specs or something. But luckily it was Scarf. You could see from the damage, Shadow Ball should always do more than like 35 or whatever. So that was pretty good for us, of course. No priority on Chien-Pao was looking a little scary, but Breloom kind of clutched it with the Mach Punch. Toxapex trade with the Decidueye I kind of didn't like in the moment. I thought Pex could have a really good role against Iron Valiant, and it would have had an amazing role, but unfortunately I traded there. It was a bad trade. I should have just Ice Beam twice. And that would have been that. But yeah, instead that happened. The Cyclozar set went off this game, and I'm so happy it did. Its job was primarily to just stay on Decidueye, switch in, switch out, bring something in, bring something out, get some knocks off, taunt, which ended up being amazing because, Roost and Defog and limiting those. And this Breloom set was great. Breloom actually did something finally, which, hasn't been a trend this season. Terrifying was obviously for boosted Mach Punch, and yeah, that was it was a hell of a game in the moment. I was streaming it with my college friends, so I had it even more, just added pressure for myself, because why not? But yeah, I mean, this game went very much down to the wire. I forget, is this working now? Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, you can hear the music. I was trying to get rid of the music. Hi Cyrus. I was trying to get rid of the music, but fortunately it did not work. But yeah, that was a very close game. He had Protect. He said he definitely should have gone for Protect first if he had it on the Willow. But yeah, Dirge is a monster. It's been a monster this whole season. It's turning into one of my favorite defensive mons with Terra, because it's just so good. It's just so good with it, and you saw it's great. Chien-Pao as well, man. Chien-Pao just picks up KOs. I was shocked when it did like 67 to Umbreon. I've never seen an Umbreon just die as quickly as that one did. So that was great. I think Donphan was the real MVP because Rocks, I think Rocks was clicked like 5 or 6 times. Those rocks were huge at chipping down Dondozo. It was huge at chipping down Umbreon. It was huge chipping down to Decidueye and Iron Shreds and picking up that KO. Rocks were just so huge this match, as well as knocking off items like boots. It was just a really, really good set of moves, man. Donphan is another one that I've been kind of struggling with, so to actually see its value and to actually see it actually have a good matchup for once and put in some work is great. But shout out to my opponent, man. I was terrified of the matchup. I was and they brought some good shit. They brought Scarf Valiant. Well, I think like, while I think Specs or Bandit could have been better, I mean, no thanks. While I personally think Specs / Bandit might have been better, or Sword Dance or Calm Mind, I think Scarf works because, like you saw, if a mon switches into it, you're kinda screwed unless you have the perfect switch in. For example, Moonblast, I have a perfect switch in with Skeleturge. In fact, I was kinda shocked Iron Valiant. Okay. I was starting to praise Iron Valiant, but I am a little shocked Iron Valiant did end up coming just because Skeleturge and Toxapex are here. So I was really... It was interesting. I mean, obviously, as soon as one of them falls down, it becomes a lot easier. But still, Valiant has such a tough matchup. If I can actually get the sheets up. Prep matchup, and then we scroll down. Oh wait, teams. And then we scroll down. No, it's the first one. I mean, I thought Electros could come. That was what I was scared-ified. That was what I was terrified of. Muck as well could have been interesting. I don't think it has the best matchup, and I definitely agree with it not coming, but T-Spikes could have been interesting in the moment. And then obviously I don't think Noivern should have came, because Champao is literally standing right there. Unless Noivern, it's Terra Any for Noivern, I believe. Yeah, it's Terra Any because I don't know why Skeletor just is there, but it's Terra Normal for Any, it's Terra Any for Noivern. So I kind of thought Terra Normal could have been a nice bring. I've seen it against, you know, Shiyus and Champaos and all of those kind of people. But yeah, he was kind of worried if Tatsugiri, I believe, because he had a Pastro Berry on Shreds. So I thought that was also pretty interesting. Because I didn't think I thought Tatsugiri had an okay matchup, and it was definitely on my team for a moment. But and I ended up replacing it with Cyclozar. But Tatsugiri kind of just is outclassed by Cyclozar in everything but like special attack, and I really needed like a switch him on instead of another just breaker. So I was like, Cyclozar. And I think it just fits my playstyle a little bit better, especially for this match. So yeah, GG's again. I can't stress it enough, man. He's a great guy, great battler. I kind of wish he just didn't get out as this soon. I hate... Okay, this is gonna sound terrible, but you know, I always sound terrible. I hate beating people because I want those people to win, and I want them to have fun, and I don't want people feeling sad. I don't want people feeling upset at all. So I really wish that, you know, we could have met up in another round, or actually maybe this is better because then it eases it a little bit better. But I mean, I don't know. GG's. And yeah, on to the next round. I think I'm rematching against week 7 opponent, and they were 7-0. I think it's Jure, I believe, or not Jure. It's It's the #1 seed, and I'm very nervous. I'm very scared because they brought heat. They did not bring an actual team. They brought heat. So I'm very nervous of what they might bring, and we're just gonna have to see. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.